Welcome back. Yes. All right. Shh, quiet down, quiet down. All right, welcome back. And we are here with Miss Helen Formasitas, winner of the brand new Miss Cosmos pageant. Look at that. And also just voted the most beautiful woman in the world by voteonwomen.com. All right, now listen, we absolutely have to get our next guest on now, but before we do, there's one last question I have to ask you, and I know all the guys out there want to hear this. What advice would you give for anyone who wants, I don't know, how do you put this, wants to have a shot at maybe going out, having a date with someone like you? I mean, because presumably, being the most beautiful woman in the world, you get a lot of men approaching you.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
So, what do guys do? Any stories that guys do to stand out from the crowd, to get your attention? What are these guys doing?
One time I was asked out on a date while I was being proposed to.
Really?
Yeah, seriously. I was dating this pro football player, I won't say his name right now. Okay. But anyways, so he was literally down on his knee asking me to marry him with the ring in his hand, when out of nowhere this little scrawny guy comes up and asks me out on a date.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. I mean, presumably this guy was, we're talking American football, right?
Yeah, he was massive.
Shoulder pads, muscles, and
yeah.
Yeah? So how did it work out?
Well, it got kind of ugly, Rich. Let's just say I'm not allowed in that restaurant again, which really sucks because it was one of my favorites.
Oh my God, it's so sad. Guys are killing themselves to ask her out and she's worried about the bloody restaurant. That's insane. So what happened then?
Well, I said no to both of them, actually.
That's pretty harsh. Pretty harsh, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah? So I tell you what, why don't you tell us some of the best chat-up lines that you've heard?
Well, I've heard so many, and they're all just so bad, Rich.
Really?
If I have one advice to you guys out there, it's don't use the pickup lines. They don't work. At least not on me. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Let me think of some. I lost my number. Can I have yours? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Just stuff like that.
Yeah, okay, pretty bad.
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, but I thought of a story.
Have you?
Yeah, you'll like this one. So I was at school one day when I got this big bouquet of flowers, and so I asked the office lady to describe the man who left them, and it turned out that it was some guy I had just met the day before.
School?
Yeah. I mean, I had gone to a modeling audition, and I don't remember mentioning the name of my school, but I must have. I mean, can you imagine?
Yeah. I mean, sounds like a sort of a major stalker situation. When you said school, did you mean the high school?
Yeah. I'm in high school. And the really sick thing is the guy was like 30, Rich.
Oh, yeah, totally ancient, obviously. Yeah, I guess it doesn't pay to be unfeasibly good looking. I'll tell you what I want to hear. Actually, I want to hear a success story about someone that you actually went out with.
I did go out with this cop once.
Did you?
Yeah. He pulled me over because I was speeding on the freeway, and he tore up my ticket because I agreed to go on a date with him.
That is so unfair. So unfair, because if I did that, the cops would totally shoot me. Yeah? Right? Yeah. So how did the date with the cop go, by the way?
Lousy.
Right, so not really a success story then.
No. Oh, I did go out to dinner once in Spain with a guy who offered to take me on his private jet.
What?
I went to Spain for dinner with a guy who took me there on his private jet.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That is definitely out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah. But you do know that, not every guy has a private jet.
Yeah, but some do.
Oh, right, okay. So it's about the money now, is it?
No, not at all. It's all about the money.
Really? So what is it about then? Seriously, what advice have you got for all these guys out here who want to have just a chance at going out with someone like you?
I don't know. Be yourself, or be confident.
Ah, yes.
I don't
So that's all it takes.
Well, it doesn't hurt to have your own private jet too.
Well, yeah. Well, there you have it. Helen Formasitas, folks. All right, thank you very much. Hey, congratulations on the new world title, my dear, and good luck on the new world tour.
Thank you.
Now then. Our next guest just happens to be someone incredibly special. This guy happens to be the smartest living human being on the planet, right? On the planet, right? Do you want to meet him? Yeah? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Mr. Ben Bennett, the smartest living man on the world. Hey! All right, Ben. Hey, man, thanks so much. Hey, nice. All right, good suit, by the way.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you.
All right. Have yourself a nice cup of joe there. Actually, it's funny, Ben, when you came on, I was half expecting you to have a big, oversized head. You know, like a sort of a mad scientist in a cartoon. But you, my friend, you've got a fairly normal-sized head going on there.
Well, many individuals do equate a large head with high intelligence. However, relevant studies to date have been inconclusive as far as designating head size as a predictive parameter. A rudimentary logic seems to suggest that head size would directly correlate to levels of intelligence, but not so.
Well, it's funny because I just picture smart people with big heads, that's all. And, oh, hey, there we have a big head. And thankfully, nothing like yours. See, no correlation whatsoever between that big head and your normal size. Oh, anyway, listen, you weren't discovered until recently, am I correct?
I've always known my mental capabilities were different from most others.
Yeah, what I meant is no one knew that you were this smart until recently. You were homeschooled, yes?
Rewarding relationships with others my age eluded me. Such individuals were content to use their mental capabilities, such as they were, for video games. The analogous obsession for me was calculus. Given the divergent nature of our interests, I'm sure you can...
But what I'm trying to say is that you grew up in obscurity, right? I mean, how is that even possible? Why weren't you ever tested?
The causative factors that my parents were, as you say in the vernacular, hippies.
Oh.
They believed that tests serve only to limit one's potential.
Right, so you finally got your IQ test, like about a month ago, and the results were what? Spectacular.
My numeric score is 212.
212. 212, can you believe that? Now let's put that in perspective for a second here, because 100 is baseline, average person, 140 is genius, right? But you, my friend, 212. What is it, like a record or something?
You are correct.
Wow.
My score of 212 was the highest IQ of any human ever tested.
Woo! Very clever, very clever. Now then, what was life like, say, for you before you were discovered? Did you have a job?
I did. I waited tables in a Thai restaurant. My specific duties included...
In a restaurant? Yeah, you said the world's smartest man serving mushu pork and wonton soup in a restaurant. You must have found that just incredibly boring.
I am never bored, Richard. Such employment can be made mentally challenging as follows. First, overhear everything said by every customer and score the dialogue thusly. Verbs count 7 points, nouns 4 points, pronouns 3 points, conjunctions and prepositions 1 point each, adjectives and adverbs -2 and -3 points respectively. Then at the end of the night, you rank all the tables according to their final score and declare a winner. Then at the end of the week, you take an average for each of the tables.
You do all this in your head?
Ultimately, the mind is where all reasoning takes place. However, some researchers have recently begun conducting experiments.
That is very impressive and not at all boring. Anyway, but I mean, you know, your life's taken a 180 now. You've given up the job in a restaurant, you're no longer waiting tables, and you've become a celebrity.
Yes. Photographers follow me everywhere. Or they follow me in cars. Reporters show up at my house. I'm unable to thwart them. In fact, my picture appears in every newspaper.
It does appear in every newspaper. And in fact, we've got one of those every newspapers down here. Oh, here we go. Right. Now, this is from last week's Daily Extra. Can we see that there? We got that one on the monitor? Yeah, there you go. And what is this? What is this face that you're doing here? That's very unattractive, my friend.
Such trivial amusement, the media.
Yeah, but you know what? Face it, pal. You've got the paparazzi chasing you now, mate, and they're ruthless, believe me.
I find myself unable to tolerate such imbecilic attention.
Right, but things must be good for you now, socially, now that you're a celebrity.
I still see the wisdom in a policy of reluctance with regard to dealing with most fellow humans.
Yeah, but the public loves celebrities. You must have people coming up to you all the time.
Correct, but that alone does not bring satisfaction. I still find myself unable to have a reasonable conversation about anything that I'm interested in.
Do you feel smarter than everybody else? I mean, never mind that you actually are. How does it feel to you? Does it feel that way?
Sadly, I detect substantial difference between myself and most others.
Right, right. So does everyone else seem stupid to you? I mean, it's a fair question, isn't it?
Within any data population, there will be a certain measure of standard deviation, which is simply a function of the variance among the individual...
All right, Ben, but what I'm trying to say is, what do you think about being the smartest man in the world? I mean, what on earth goes through your head? What do you ponder?
I'm uncertain as to the exact nature of your inquiry. Do you seek to learn what I read?
Well, no. I mean, I'm talking me personally, for instance. What do I think about? I think about sex. I think about my family. I think about my job. Sex. What do you think about?
I think about how electrons flash into existence when they are observed.
Ooh. Electrons flashing. That sounds a little perverted.
Hardly
actually.
perverted, Richard. The double slit experiment proves that prior to observation, electrons exist merely as waves of probability. Once they are observed, they become physical entities. According to the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, an electron's path doesn't exist unless someone is watching. I enjoy pondering this seemingly impossible reality that human cognition directly impacts what exists on the quantum level. An electron is a particle only when it is observed. Before that, it's a wave.
What was that? Sorry. Oh.
Human intention, then, is even more
Sorry.
important.
No, shut up, really. Does anyone have a clue what he's talking about? Really? What's it like being smarter than everybody else?
It's not unlike what it is.
But can you relate to anyone? Can you relate to normal people in any meaningful sense?
The numeric difference between my IQ and that of the average person is 112 points.
Wow. So you probably think I'm completely retarded. Well, okay, all right then. Well, let's put this handy-dandy brain of yours to the test. Do you fancy that?
I'm willing to proceed guardedly.
Okay, now according to what I've read, you're quite good at mental math.
I am, yes. I prefer differential equations or group theory, but arithmetic can bring moments of pleasure.
Okay, cool. So let's see if you can keep up with me and my nifty calculator. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some sums. I'm just going to chuck some numbers out at you, see how you cope with this. You ready?
Proceed.
All right, let's do it. Okay, let's think of a number. I don't know, let's say 3,688. Let's multiply that by 27,105. Yeah, got it? All right, okay. Let's divide that one by 992. You with me?
Oh, I'm with you.
Okay, I'm sure you are. Okay, now let's divide that by, I don't know, 11,674 and multiply that by, let's have some numbers. Chuck them out, people. Thank you. 1, 4, thank you, 8. Okay, any more? 3, 6, 2. So that's 148,362. All right, I'm going to turn that around. I'm not going to look at it. Okay, what's the answer?
Well, it appears that your nifty calculator is an older model, and it probably only displays 8 digits. So I shall round my answer off to 1,280,653.4.
Wow. Yeah, wow, that's pretty amazing, actually. There you go. That's right. Well, congratulations. Wow, to have a mind like that. That's cool. Now, I've heard you've never been kissed.
I forgot they printed that, though it's factually accurate. I find it unfortunate that they felt the need to dig into...
I know. Evil people. But you know what? I think we're missing an opportunity here because, you know, we have here the smartest man in the world sitting next to the most beautiful... Oh, actually, do you have a private jet?
Not yet.
Oh, well, that blows her out the running then. Anyone else? Anyone else who might come in and give this man a kiss? Oh, whoa. Whoa. All right. Break it up. Just water and all that. Get out. It's one of our producers. Can you do that? Fire. All right. Well, you know, Ben, thank you so much. You know, knowledge is power, right? Absolutely. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ben Bennett, the world's smartest man. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Richard.
Thank you. All right. Okay. Now then. Okay. We've had a lot of people on tonight. We've got the world's strongest man. We've met the world's most beautiful woman. We've met the world's smartest man. Now, are you ready to meet a regular guy? Really? Yeah, that's right, because here at the Richard Walker Show, we went out and we found one normal, regular guy, average in every way. His name is Bob. Do you want to meet him? All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Bob.
Sorry.
Hey, thanks very much for coming on the show.
Pleasure to be
Hey,
here.
before you sit down, just take a look at this man. Does the guy not strike you as just a totally average, regular guy?
Well, that's what they say.
Nice work. All right.
Thank you.
Hey, have a cup of coffee.
Hi.
There we go.
Thank you.
Now, we wanted to have you on the show because, you know, we've met all these people. They're all
Yeah.
very unique. They've all told their stories. And we want to find out how you differ from them because, you know, we want to find out what makes you tick. Regular guy Bob.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So where did you grow up?
In Michigan, near Detroit in the suburbs.
Okay. And what did your parents do?
My father was a shoemaker all his life, and his father before him.
Right. Are you a shoemaker?
No. I work in an office.
Oh, okay. And what about your mother? What did she do?
She was a housewife when I was little, the usual, I guess.
Oh, okay, cool. How was school for you?
It was okay. I had a 2.5 GPA. 2.5.
2.5.
Thank you, thank you.
2.5. And sports, were you a sporty guy?
I played a little bit of football, but I was not very good. I did not get in many games.
Right, okay. And were you popular with the ladies?
Well, I had a girlfriend for the last year of school. And I had some friends, but not many. I wasn't very popular, just sort of.
Sort of what? Average?
Average.
Average,
Yeah.
okay. All right, well, let's cut to the chase here. What events do you think in your past have led to you being this regular guy?
I don't know. I don't really like to think about the past. I'd rather focus on now.
Fair enough, fair enough. So now, are you married?
Divorced.
Divorced, okay, well that sounds pretty normal for me. Really. What about your friends? Are they average?
Well, my best friend, let's see, he works at the bank and he has 2 kids. That's pretty normal.
Right. Now you said you worked in an office, so what is it you do there?
I work for an auto parts supply company. I just take orders on the phone for stores that need some more parts. It's not...
Right, okay. And does that leave you a lot of time for hobbies, or you got any hobbies?
Well, I like to go fishing from time to time, and I watch TV at night.
Okay. Do you like it? Do you like being a regular guy? I mean, do you like where your life is at right now?
It's okay.
Okay. Well, what is it, Bub? I mean, what is it that determines if someone's a regular guy? I mean, what is it? Is it their job? Is it their car? I mean, you know, what is it?
I'd have to give that some thought.
Would you mind?
Okay. Well, I guess it's someone who is well-adjusted and fits in with society. Someone who's, you know, I don't know, they're just average.
Right, and this is it, right? See, because not anyone's going to say that they're average, right? I mean, even people who aren't average aren't going to say that they're average. And we all want to think our lives are unique, don't we?
You're probably right.
Okay, so no one's going to admit that they're average, even the average people, but here you are. You're sitting there and you're telling everyone, the whole world, this audience, that you're an average guy. Does it feel to you like you're an average guy? What does it feel like?
It's just...
Okay, cool. Should we delve deeper? I think we need to delve deeper.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Okay.
All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to do an old psychology trick. And the way this works is I'm going to ask you some questions really quickly, all right? And I want you to say the first thing that pops into your head. Can you do that?
Sure.
Okay. All right, so what was your first memory as a child?
Memory.
First thing, Bob. Spit it out.
Hold on. I'm not
First,
sure
whatever's sitting up there.
What's my first
Just
memory,
go,
first memory?
forget it. All right, no, not doing that one. Definitely not that one. No. All right, this one. What's your favorite food?
Whatever, you know, whatever everyone else eats. I don't know, I'm not particular.
People eat food. What sort of movies do you like?
Action movies.
Oh, good. Okay, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Nice. What's your favorite drink?
Coffee.
Yeah, excellent. What's your favorite animal?
Dogs.
Ooh, what type of music do you
Rock.
like? Rock. Who did you vote for in the last election?
I didn't vote.
Didn't vote. What's your religion?
Just regular Christian, I
Just
guess.
regular. What do you dream about?
That I'm
What is it?
It's funny you should
Go
ask
on.
me that.
Why?
Well, it's just that sometimes I think, it's just, I occasionally get this feeling that,
Well,
No, never
come on.
mind.
No,
No.
come on, share it. What is it? Tell us.
well, sometimes I get this feeling that I'm dreaming right now, that all of this is an illusion and that I'm creating it all in my mind, and I was just having that feeling when you asked me that.
Yeah, actually, I'm not actually sure I don't understand what you mean by that, Bub. Can you explain?
Well, it's like everything that I see, all of this, is just here because of me.
Really?
It's kind of hard to explain.
Well, explain, if you wouldn't mind.
It's like I'm creating everything. And I could just snap my fingers and I'd wake up and you'd all disappear.
It's pretty strange, actually, Bob, because you know what? I can tell you something, pal. I'm real. I'm here. I can tell you that.
I'm here too.
Yeah, and I'm here too, Bob.
If I was dreaming, then part of my dream would be you all telling me that you're real. Everything could be happening like that, couldn't
No,
it?
it couldn't, Bob. It couldn't. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at you, and believe me, I'm real. All right? You're not making me up. You can't snap your fingers and make me disappear.
Yeah.
It's a pretty stupid idea,
Sometimes I
actually.
feel that way, that's all.
Oh, really?
Well, why don't you try it?
What?
Why don't you go ahead and try it?
Try it.
Yes. Go ahead and snap your fingers.
Actually-
then you'll know.
Actually, Ben, that is a fantastic idea. I love that. Do we want him to try it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right now.
They want you to try it. They want you to try it. Go on.
I don't know.
Come on, Bob.
Come on.
Yeah, let's go,
Let's
Bob.
do it.
Just do it. Just do it.
Do it.
Come on.
Bob, come on.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Come on, Bob.
Okay.